And it should be live. Ultra low latency. No. Yes. It's live. Quick lesson, huh? Let's see about that.
Each turn, you will want to consider your option and your opponent's options. You'll want to pay particular attention to checks, captures, and threats.
That's actually what I do every single time here. Okay, finding the right move. Let's see.
How should white escape the check? Excellent. White captures the checking piece and wins an entire queen. White's queen is in danger. Should you move it, or is there a better option?
There's a checkmate.
Great job. Checkmate is worth more than a queen. The game has just started, but white already has a very strong move. Can you find a good capture?
Okay, capture is this, and then threatening this. He actually cannot delay it, because it would do this. Bam, he tries, bam, and this is still hanging. This could be the move. So he loses bishop for pawn and so he loses bishop and pawn, and then there is an exchange of material of my dark square bishop taking the knight and his either queen or no, this pawn is out, so only queen can take them. Let's see.
Great job. White's bishop captures the unprotected pawn and now attacks black's rook, which is completely trapped.
Yes, and exactly, if he goes here, I just take. Then he tries to block, I just take, and then he ends up taking. He loses pawn, knight and bishop, and I lose only bishop.
How should white escape the check?
Blocking with knight. This doesn't work. This doesn't work at all.
Good choice. The knight is defended by the king, so white keeps a material advantage. White wishes the black king would be in the h8 corner, so white could deliver a checkmate. Can you find white's best move in this position?
Knight. Knight checks him. These two squares are off limits due to rook. Bam.
Fantastic. The knight escapes the bishop's attack and forces black's king into the corner. Can you find white's winning move? Great job delivering checkmate.
A language of chess. Finding the right move.
Every square in chess has a name, with vertical files from AH, horizontal ranks from 1-8. Each move is written with a letter for the piece, and the square it moves to. Watch the video for more.
Okay.
White wants to march a pawn up the board. Play a 5.
No! Wait.
Every square in chess has a name, with vertical files from AH, horizontal ranks from 1-8. Each move is written with a letter for the piece, and the square it moves to. Watch the video for more.
So it allows me to repeat the lessons I've already done indefinitely? That is why it provided finding the best move, because I've done that lesson in the past. It's not stopping me. Okay. That is new feature for me.
In order to get better at chess, you will need to learn notation, which is often referred to as the language of chess. Every square on the chessboard has a name,
Yeah, but this is pretty random. I picked the lessons I was interested in and I don't remember them all, by no means. So, I shouldn't actually do this, I think, because I shouldn't stream this. I should do it off camera. So, puzzles go. Daily puzzle. It's Monday, right? Yes. And daily puzzle should be the easiest. Let's see. White is to move. This seems like it. If he takes like this, he gets checked as well. So let's try to record the explanation. White is to move. Let's assess the situation. The queen is hanging. So there is a move that could prevent queen to be taken and win material. It's a knight taking black knight. It delivers also a check and black is forced to take it. If he takes it with a pawn, then it's a very poor choice because I will take the bishop and deliver a check as well. So black will take with black knight, presumably. And then I will be free to take this bishop because of superior tempo. That was pretty fast. I mean, puzzle on Friday for 2.5 minutes of explanation. Let's, no puzzle right now. Puzzles, single puzzles. So king is trapped. This renders it with only legal move in this position, which would be to go here. No. White king here, white pawn here, bishop here, white pawn here. This is safe. But I think there is no other move than this. No, this is guarded by knight, this is guarded by bishop, this is guarded by this pawn. And this is guarded by bishop. So if I push my pawn here, it should deliver checkmate. Only 14. Okay, but this wasn't too hard. Oh, really? Ooh. I go here, and instead of him doing this and then making some plans, he will take, presumably. But me going here, he can just block. So I actually should threaten this first. And what are these pieces doing? They both threaten this pawn. Knight is about to do this. Would lose material. I need to move the rook. Do something. I think check is the right way. And it's not. And it's... Okay, then the second move I was thinking about was threatening this. No matter if he is about to take this, because I will win the tempo this way. And it's a wrong move too. So now it's time for a hint. A queen. To support it. It will be pinned. It's either this or this, right? Or complete different thing, this. I cannot threaten this thing. And the move is to go here. What it does, it makes a battery against which he immediately defends. Okay, I wanted to go here and it would be pointless. This move is quite genius. Right. And now this is a free knight. So he's threatening this, and I either lose material or he can open up the king, or he can take this bishop, and he will also be attacking the queen. So why not to threaten a checkmate in one, from to which he will have to defend and lose a knight. These two squares are off limits. And I cannot blunder a stalemate. I have to move king and leave a space for the white king. So I have to move here. He moves here. Then I move here. And it would be a stalemate. No, it won't. He will be able to go here. And then me moving here leads to a promotion. So I move here, moves here. Then I move here. He has to go here. Then I move here with a king. And he is essentially screwed. $1900s. I mean, there are not too many pieces, so it feels easier. It's still twice as much time, though. Okay. Now, let's go for puzzle battle. And after puzzle battle, I will go for rapid match. Ooh, black is the move. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Checkmate. Okay. Mm-hmm. So let's just do this. And he takes. Discover check. This won't be checkmate. I need to go to the corner. Okay. He actually... Yeah, I was one more puzzle ahead. We won. Do you know what that means? That in the future we will come across someone who's gonna kick our ass that much harder. I want to finish this puzzle. I knew this is the checkmate. It renders all these squares illegal. Okay. And here, let's figure out what was wrong. Ah, snipe across all of the board. Oh my god, there are only like few pieces and I still miscalculate. Whatever. Alright, so let's go for a match. I won't be speaking during the match, so let's go through it. Go through a brief break. And let's go. Hmm. Mhm. 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 Oh, I see. Okay. Let's do the same. Hmm. This seems troublesome. This is BS. I don't like my position though one bit. Mm-hmm. He takes. This pawn will be undefended then. I cannot, this is pinned. This is free pawn and attack on the queen. That is quite bad for me. So let's let him take one more pawn then. I will go with that. This was BS move. Takes. Ooh. That is quite bothersome. Let's be bold. Blocks. We'll take the bait. This is a bait. runs to a safe square. Understandable, sir. Have a great day. I need to somehow unleash power. Is there any sort of weakness I could attack, exploit or something? This queen here is recipe for disaster. Isolated pawn islands. I don't like that one bit. Let's see how he thinks about this. And this allows me an escape route. Also creates the battery on the knight and allows the rook for the future. He should castle right now. But he should take then somewhat castle. Okay. He's fine with this ordeal. This should be free pawn. And here you go, check, for good measure. Blocks. What kind of block is this? My guy. But nonetheless, it works. Let's see how he thinks of this. Is that a blunder? I want to know. If he takes, then the rook is coming. Let's create here this mayhem of a battery. Then I want to do this. Ooh. I cannot, there's that bishop. And if I move, he goes for this. But I mean, I can still block. This is pointless due to rook being here. He will not be able to take with the rook. He should now take this. Leave this hanging. I take back, he takes back. And then I will run with bishop. The emotions are at this point getting better of me. He takes. I take, he takes, and bishop can run. He's much better. He's much better. I'm just doing stupid shit. He just makes an exchange. He has the lead. I should take this pawn as soon as possible, then take this pawn probably. He takes the pawn and delivers a check. Let's go here. He moves the pawn. I will push. Ah, it was bad move. The bishop is trapped now. What if I do this? If I go here, does he have a check? He has a fork, but this is protected. Whatever. Fuck, I'm stupid. But he's too good. Let's see. Okay. It's lost. Those two pawns are lost. Fuck. It was a trap. Still maintains the same lead and is going to make it even bigger lead. Screw this, I want to have this over. Slow and painful death. This would be better move in my opinion. But who am I to judge? I'm the one who loses. Goes a check, takes this, come on, win this. That motherfucker is going to make 2 queens, I can see it. So, the moment I gave up material, what the fuck is going on? Okay, I didn't move. That was good. Let me guess, that great move was made by my opponent. Game review. How many blunders?
Not every game goes your way, but
0.
there are always some learning moments.
One great move, but what about that? He made 2 great moves.
Not every game goes your way, but there are always some learning moments.
Okay, let's go.
Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games.
This is always when I play it.
The French defense prepares for d5, but blocks in the light-squared bishop in exchange for a strong center and counter-attacking chances. Knight c3 develops the knight toward the center, controls the d5 square, and supports the e4 pawn. They bring out their knight, increasing their control over the center. This prepares your bishop for development. They've struck at the center with a pawn, challenging your central position. You overlooked a better way to create a pawn chain. This move pins your knight to your king, restricting its movement. This pin holds their knight in place, tying it to the king. This move pins your knight to your king. This pin holds their knight in place, tying it to the king.
So I should counter-move the way he did, right?
They are threatening to tactically win a knight.
Okay.
You prevented your opponent from being able to tactically win a knight. Takes back. You are bringing your knight into play, eyeing the central squares. They played one of the best moves here. This wins a pawn. They played one. You are bringing your bishop into play, eyeing the central squares. Their knight comes into play, attacking the center. This frees your pinned knight, which allows it to defend another piece.
What do you mean? Okay, it doesn't free the knight at all because now the material. But I guess it's less than a king.
You overlooked an opportunity to kick a bishop. Your opponent's move wins your pawn. You overlooked an opportunity to kick a bishop. Your opponent develops their bishop off its starting square. Pawns are your king's first line of defense. Moving this one creates unnecessary risks. The game is now close to equal, as your opponent's small edge has disappeared. That position was critical, but you didn't spend much time. The game is now close to equal, as your opponent's small edge has disappeared. The game is now close to equal, as your takes back.
I can see it now. It created unnecessary problems and gave up material.
That position was critical, but you didn't spend much time. They took your knight for free. Great use of your piece to blockade the pawn. They blocked the check from your queen. You gain time because your opponent must deal with your threat. They exchange pieces of equal value. You take back. They overlooked an opportunity to develop a piece while also winning a tempo on a queen. You are threatening to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. You get a chance to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. Nice, you capture a vulnerable pawn. They missed a chance to pin a pawn. You missed an opportunity to capture a free knight.
Oh shit, that was stupid.
This is the only move that works. This move protects their knight, which was vulnerable with insufficient defenders. You missed an opportunity. They missed a chance to pin. That was a free knight.
Now I'm threatening this. This would be a much better move.
They missed a chance to pin up. You missed an opportunity to capture a free knight. This is the only move that works. You overlooked an opportunity to develop a rook off its starting square. They missed a better way to offer an equal trade of pieces. You get a chance to set up a blockade. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. You overlooked an opportunity to develop a rook. This is the only move that worked. You overlooked an opportunity to develop a rook off its starting square. With the rook now developed as well, white has all pieces ready for action.
This would be much better. Presumably he would do this.
You overlooked an opportunity. They missed a better way to offer. You're going to end up losing a bishop. They missed a chance to tactically win a bishop.
I would take, and he would take.
You permitted the opponent to capture a queen and win material after the follow-up trades. They capture your queen and will win material after all trades are completed.
I mean, this is an exceptional move, like a great move, that I cannot see any other.
You captured back. Recaptures. A good choice to move your threatened bishop. They are right on target. This move cuts off the check from the rook, keeping your king safe. This is a fair trade. Recapturing. That's playable. You trade off equal material. They played the strongest move available. You step your king away from the checking. They move the pawn to safety.
This endgame was BS on my part.
This is a fine move. Precise move from your opponent. Well done, an excellent move. They made one of the top moves in this position. Very good choice. This move puts their knight on a safer square. Passed pawns must be pushed. They exchange. You take back. They are right on target. This is a fine move. Capturing your... Well done, an excellent move. They took your pawn for free. Not the best move, but not bad either. Not the best. I like their choice. Very good. Capture. You had a chance to play something better.
The tone, that was good.
You had a chance to... This move doesn't help their position at all. You overlooked a better way to evade the check from the opposing rook. That's not a mistake, but they did not find the best move here. You missed a better way to evade the check from the opposing rook. They took your pawn for free. This is a fine move. They had a better way to move a rook to safety. You permitted the opponent to activate the king by getting it off of the back rank, moving their bishop to a better position. This move doesn't hurt you much, but it doesn't help either. Pushing their passed pawn. Yes, this is the way. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track. Well done, an excellent move. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track. You escape the check from the rook. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on... Good job, that's what I would have played too. This move still keeps their checkmate. Very good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, that's what I would have played too. You escaped. Yes, this. You permitted the opponent to. Yes, this is the way.
Okay, it's like how many figures? 6. So the chess is solved at this moment. All follow-ups are here from every single move, right?
This move doesn't hurt you much, but it doesn't help either. Very good choice. Good job, that's what I. Well done, an excellent move. Yes, you permitted the opponent. Nice, definitely the right move. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track. Yes, this is the way. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track. Good job, that's what I. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track. You permitted the opponent to checkmate the king.
Okay, this happened.
This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track.
Mm.
Checkmate and the game is over.
All right. That wasn't... It was actually pretty bad. But no matter. Good chess evening. Thank you for watching and goodbye.